Welcome to the new video. Today I would like to explain about the Google Classroom in detail. Google Classroom is a very important application in the life of teachers now because it is very useful to interact with the children very easily, and it is very user friendly also. Worldwide using app is there is no any other answer, that is a Google Classroom. Many teachers understood how to handle the Google Classroom in between their children, means to interact with their children. Many teachers are expert also. Still lakhs and lakhs of teachers are there in this world. Still lakhs of teachers are ignorant about this. Many teachers are asking even how to create the classroom in the Google Classroom, how to send the assignment, how to collect this assignment, how to correct and send back the assignment, how to make the Google Forms, and how to make a quiz, and how to add the passwords to the Google Form, and many things they are asking still. Many videos are there, are available in the YouTube channels. Different type of YouTube channels are there to explain to the Google Classroom. But still teachers are, when they are opening and doing, they are getting many doubts. What this, what to do for that, what is this, like that. Different doubts they have. So I'm planning to make one series of tutorial to explain the Google Classroom in 20 or 25 episode, okay, 20 or 24, above 15 tutorials will be there. In this series, after watching all these series, you will get maximum information about the Google Classroom, how to create and how to handle and how to use the Google Classroom very perfectly to teach the children online. So I'm planning to start from the creation of Google Classroom. From the creation of Google Classroom till the report card. Actually, these episodes, after watching these episodes, you will get all the information from Google Classroom creation to the report card, which is Google is giving a report card also, which we can send to the parents and children. That report card, till that report card I will explain here. So here in the first episode, in the first tutorial class, tutorial 1, I am planning to explain how to create the Google Classroom, how to enter into the Google Classroom, and how to create the Google Classroom, and how to add the children into the classroom. These three subjects, topics we will discuss in the first tutorial 1. Before going to video, those who are watching this video, my video first time, who are watching my channel first time, please subscribe my channel. If you like my video, if you think it is useful to you, please like it and share with your friends also. We can go to the video. It is better to use Google Chrome for this actually, because this classroom is of Google. So this Google Classroom is working properly with the Google Chrome browser. So first we have to open the Google Chrome. In the Google Chrome, the right side you can see the 9 grids, that is a Google Apps icon you can see in this page. You click there. In that applications you can see the Google Classroom. Sometimes it will be not there, so you have to select more from the Google. In the more from the Google you can see all these applications in that page. From there you have to select the Google Classroom. Sometimes you can see in the Google Apps, in this primary box itself, the Google Classroom will be there. But if it is not there, you do like this. So after opening this, first thing you have to sign in with the Google Classroom. So just the right side of this app, just the right side of this page, we can just sign in option. You click in the sign in, but you have to make one Google Gmail account with this Google Classroom. So get ready with the Gmail account, and you sign in the classroom by using the Gmail ID. Open the Google Classroom. Then it will ask Gmail ID account to sign in. You select any Gmail ID account, or those who have a G Suite account select the G Suite account. Now I am selecting this. By using this Gmail ID I am signing in. Give the password. Now we are entering into the Google Classroom. This is the Google Classroom interface. Already I have one classroom in this, that is this one is the one classroom, actually classroom tile. Okay, we can call this a classroom tile. Already I have one classroom in this. When we sign in by using a Gmail account, we can reach in this page. Okay, you can see how can now I'm going to enter into the step how to make the classroom. Okay, first already I have made one classroom here, but I am showing you how to make. The right side of this page you can see a plus icon. Click on the plus icon, then you will get two options. If you are a child, if you are a student, you have to use the join class. Okay, the teacher will send the code. Okay, but now we are teachers, so we have to create a classroom. So select create class. Now it is the agreements. We have to accept the conditions of the Google to make the classrooms. So you click. I have read the understand the notice, all the details I read. And if you want to read, you read all things, and whichever you want to understand more, you click in that and learn more. Okay, then you click this tick, then continue. Now we are making a classroom, no? So we have to give the name of the classroom at first. We should give one name to each classroom. For example, one teacher is teaching in different classes, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, or 10, 2 tens, or 3 tens, or 9 2 classes. Okay, different classes are there. So we have to create a one classroom with a specific name. After creating the classroom, we are adding the children of that section, to this classroom. Okay, so we are creating a classroom with a specific name. So suppose I am teaching in 10, division A. Here it is asking class name required. It is this one. It is very important. We cannot skip this step. So I am giving 10A. And one more thing, teachers, just below this you can see the section here, and the subject here, and the room number here. So all the details are here. But one thing is, after creating the classroom, okay, the first line, whatever you are giving in the first line, means a class name line, whatever you have given, that only will see in this. See, you can see demo class 4, like that. No, like this you can see in big letter, you can see only that things. I will show you after making. See, I have given here 10, and I am giving here 10A here. Subject, whatever it is, I am giving here maths. Then room, no need, all these are options. Okay, only first line is required. So after this, if we have to give the create, but when you create this one, no, only the 10 will be there. This 10 will be there in this classroom name. The other things will not be will see in a small letter, so it is not noticeable. So I think better to give all these in the first line. 10A maths. Okay, that full details you have to give in the first line. That is better to understand it. Okay, so it is very we can see easily, we can find out the classrooms. Okay, that's why all the details means class, division, subject,
three details you give in first line. Then you have to click in the create button. When you create button, the classroom will be created by the Google Classroom. Okay. Now it is creating. You can see one classroom is there, like that one more classroom will come there. That classroom created and that classroom opened also. That classroom opened. This is opened condition, opened page of that classroom. So we can go to that class. See, when you go back, you can see two classes. This is a classroom which we have made now, 10A Maths. See, that classroom we created. This is classroom. Okay, teachers, and I will explain what all these options here which we are seeing. And this one is a folder 10A Maths in Google Drive. One thing you have to understand, whatever we are doing in the Google Classroom, to create a classroom and create forms, to create a test paper, to create assignments, to create materials, whatever you are doing and whatever you are getting from the children, it will come to this classroom. But all these files are saving in the Google Drive. When you are making one Gmail account, when you will get the Google Drive facility also. Automatically you will get a Google Drive 15 GB free. Space 15 GB. In this 15 GB Google Drive, all these files are saving. So where these files are saving in the Google Drive, that to go that drive we have to click in this icon. This is a Google Drive icon. Whatever we are doing in the 10A Maths Google Classroom, all these documents which we are sending by the children and what we are sending to the children, everything is saving in the Google Drive folder. So to go to that folder, we can click in this folder. It will go to the, we can reach into the correct. See, now Google Drive opened. In this Google Drive, you can see 10A Maths, which we have created one just now. In that name, one folder will be there in the classroom. See, when we open my drive, we can see classroom folder. In the classroom folder, we can see 10A Maths. I have created two classroom in that. One is 10A Maths, which I have created just now, and demo class for Kahoot, the another classroom I have already made. Okay, two classrooms are there. We can reach if you click in this folder. Okay, like that. If you click in this folder also, you can reach in the other classrooms, Google Drive classroom. Okay, whatever files you want to say you are saving, we can search there. Okay, so this is the icon. This one is an open grade book. After creating one classroom, we are starting assignments. After assignments, we are giving the mark and grade everything to the children. No, that grade section, to want to go to that grade section, we have to click in this icon. This 10A Maths no grade, because we didn't add a children also. So simply if you click there, nothing we can see. Anyway, I will show you. When you click there, we will reach the grade area. Okay, this is the grade area. We will reach later. We are going back to the class now. And another thing is a calendar. This is a Google Calendar. When you click this Google Calendar, we can give any reminder, we can give any details, we can give lots of things by using the calendar. We can enter the test paper date or assignment submission date, that type of things we can enter in the calendar. Okay, that you know. Okay, now to review means after taking the assignment, whichever work we have to grade, we can go to that page. Okay, which is a work in progress. The all classes it is showing, we can select only one class. Nothing is there because we started this class just now. And whichever work you are giving to the children, and after that if they are submitting, it will show here. You have to review. Means you have to correct this, grade this work. Okay, there you can see all the ungraded work. and after that we can reviewed. After reviewed means after graded, it will be seen in this tab. Okay, in this tab you can see all the work which you reviewed, and in this tab you can see which you have to review or you have to grade or okay mark. So that is the review tab, review icon. So in the classroom table you can see, in the classroom page you can see two link, one to review and calendar. This is a grade book, this is a folder. Teachers, these are the main things, and one more thing is there. In the classroom you can see three dot. Okay, when you click in the three dot, 1 2 3 4 5 options are there. One, it's a move. This classroom we can move to anywhere. Okay, that move to beginning or in the ending. Okay, wherever we can move this classroom, that is this move option. And copy invite link, to send the invitation link to the children, simply click on the classroom three dots. Okay, simply open the classroom, Google Classroom, then you can see all classrooms which you made, and in the three dot, if you want to add the children to send the invitation to any child to this class or to this class, you click in the three dot and copy invite link. Then this link you can send through the WhatsApp or email. Okay, children can join to this class. And this one is edit. If you want to edit the name of the classroom, this is the edit option. When I am clicking in the edit option, it will reach, when we created the classroom, that section will reach there. That edit classroom name we can edit, or we can give to 2021. So like that, whatever changes you want to make, you select edit button. So now we edited 10A Maths 2021. Now edited. Then copy. We can copy this classroom. We can copy this classroom and we can create one more classroom to with all these settings. Okay, so it is some only, for example, one teacher has 3 classes for 10th maths only. All the subject, all class, in all classes she is teaching maths only. So 10A Maths, 10B Maths, 10C Maths. Okay, 3 classes. Simply copy and make it. Then only she has to change this one to the 10B. So now the 10B classroom is there. Okay, and we can remove that copy of one more. We can make a one more classroom very easily. See, you can see 10A Maths and 10B Maths. This is the copy option. And last is archive option. To delete any classroom, you at first directly you cannot delete the classroom. First you click in the 3 dot. Then after clicking 3 dot, you select this archive. When you click archive, it will go to the archive section. Okay, from archive section only we can delete. So select this archive. It is reminding that then we can select the archive. It is archiving. It is archiving, but it is not deleting now. But to delete from that archive folder, you click in this there you can see the 3 minus icon. Okay, this minus icon you click, then you can see settings. Just below top of the settings you can see archived classes. Select archived classes. You can see the class which I archived just now. Here this 3 dot, you click 3 dot here. Okay, you can see the 3 dot in this section in this area. So in that 3 dot you click once more. There you can restore this classroom to the classroom, or you can delete. Select delete button. It is deleting. This is the method to delete the classroom. Okay, now it is deleting. Now no archived classes in this folder. Now we are going back to the classroom. So these are the options in this page. So teachers, we understood how to sign in and how to create the classroom, and how to give the names of the classroom and how to delete the classroom, and all the options which we can see in this page. We can go to the folder, and we can go to the grade book, and we can go to the calendar, and we can go to the review pages. whichever we have to review and which all reviewed. To see that, we can go there also, and this is the first page of this classroom. Now second step is we have to add the children. Okay, so we are going to add the children to one of these classes. I am opening 10A Maths 2021 classroom by clicking here. So now the classroom opened. The name which you can see as a ribbon, top you can see as a banner or the classroom name. Okay, we have given name now, 10A Maths 2021. That name you can see in the ribbon. Okay, on the top of this page, this is the main page of that classroom. In that classroom you can see 4 tabs. Lots of things are there in this classroom. I will explain one by one. These are the main tabs of this classroom. These are the main tab. By using these 4 tabs, we are controlling everything in the classroom. Everything in the classroom. Okay, main tabs these are. Before explaining all these things in this stream page, first step I told you, second step, not first step. Second step, we have to add the students to the classroom. After adding, I will explain one by one everything. So I will show you how to add. I told you there are 4 options are there. In this you have to click in the people tab. By using this people tab, we are adding the students classroom. Clicking in the people tab, then you can see 2 options mainly, not many. You can see 2 options, main options you can see. One is a teachers and another one is a students. Why both are there means we can add teachers also to this classroom. So like that, or if you want to select, if you want to attach any other teacher in your department to your classroom, you can attach by using this teacher option. Okay, for that, this one, to attach a teacher, you have to click in this icon just right side of the teachers. You can attach by email ID. You can invite, and there are 2 methods to invite or to add the children to the classroom. There are 2 methods. Which all are 2 methods? One method is click in the icon just right side of the students. Okay, this is the icon. When you click this icon, it will ask to type the email ID of the students. This is the first method to invite the student. The first method, open this page by clicking in that icon. Then type, okay, the student's email ID. I am typing student's email ID here. Okay, when you type the email ID, the email ID will be there, will be shown just below of that line. Select that. I typed one email ID and typing one more email ID. So I have selected 2. I have typed 2 email IDs. Okay, these are the email IDs of that 2 children. Okay, they are going to, I'm inviting them to join in my class. Like that, teachers can type the email ID and click in the invite button. So now I am inviting these 2 children. Those children will get one invitation in their Gmail. Okay, in their Gmail they will get one invitation that I think you know, and by clicking opening that link, children will get one button join. Okay, so join. When they click join button, now you can see this is not activated. This is in faded. Okay, this is all both emails are in faded. Why it is faded means these children not accepted yet. So when they accepting this invitation, it will be activated. Okay, now, and this is the one method to join to make children invited. Okay, this is one method. Second method, we have to send the code. There is one code for each classroom. By clicking by typing the code also the children can join. I will show you how to take the code of this classroom. For that you can go to the stream page. In the stream page, in the name banner, in this name banner, you can see the class code just below the class name. Okay, you can see the class code just below the class code. This is the class code. Okay, in this, which is class code, only this much is the class code, that is from here to here, here to here. This is the class code. By using the class code, children can easily join. Okay, if you want to see zoom, if you want to zoom this id, simply click here, then it will be zoom. So you can copy the link, simply click here. Now it is copied, this code copied, and send this copy to the children through WhatsApp or email. Then how they can join in the classroom means they have to open the Google Classroom by using their Gmail ID. When they are opening their classroom, what they will see? They will see one. We can go to the front page of the classes. They will reach in this page in their classroom. At that time, they can see this plus signature, plus symbol icon just right side of the page. When they click in the plus button, join class option will be there. There it will ask the class code. See, just below this name, Google will ask the class code. Just type this class code. Just now I copied here. Then we can join. You can see this button is not activated now, because after typing the code only it will be activated. That's why now it is not activated after typing the class code. Now you think that this is child page. After typing the code, they will get a join button activated here. Then click join. They will reach in our classroom. Okay, this is the method to join, to add the children. Okay, by using this method, you can add the children, and you can send the link also to the children. That is the third method. One method by sending the link to the email or invitation to the email. Invitation to the email directly. Second one is by using the code, sending the code. And the third one is in this people tab, you can see the icon of the children. When you click there, you can see the link to this classroom. You click this link and send in the email directly the link. There they will see this link itself after clicking. When they click in this link, they can join into the classroom directly. So there are three methods to join, to add the children to the classroom. So we have created classroom, and we have added the children in three ways: through the code, through the direct invitation, and with a link invitation. Okay, three type of invitations are there. After acceptance, these names will be activated. They are the children in this classroom. Okay, in this class I have added only 2 children. So this is the method to add the children to the classroom. Okay, so that topic over.
So you understood how to create the classroom and how to add the children in 3 methods, okay, in different methods, that all understood, I hope. And if you like this video, you please share it and subscribe the channel, those who are watching my channel first time. And we can see tomorrow with a new video.